What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Lex and I cover all kinds of fragrance and beauty content. Today, you guys, I will be jumping into the first day of Bath & Body Works semi-annual sale. For all of my OG subscribers who have been here since the beginning, y'all know I used to go so hard for Bath & Body Works semi-annual sale, specifically the winter sale. I used to go crazy. I did not go as crazy this go round, and I cannot say I'm going to be going back multiple times like I normally do, but I do have a nice little haul here to show you guys, so hopefully I can get this up early enough so that if you guys see anything in here that piques your interest, you can run out to the stores. Honestly, I may potentially go back one time just because I did not get any candles this trip. I wasn't really looking for them because I just shopped candle day. Without further ado, I did get mostly all body care items here with a few little random things. Of course, at the end of my haul, I will give you guys my overall thoughts on how I'm feeling about the sale and things like that. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Okay, y'all. So we have two bags here, one of which has already ripped on the side, so we're going to start with that one. I'm kind of salty they didn't give me like the little festive bag, but I shopped the first body care day as well as candle day, so I already got my little festive bag, so I guess I'm okay. I didn't really need one. Let's dig into bag number one. First thing I picked up is this super cute strawberry snowflakes little gift set. Now this one was only 50% off, but if you guys did not know, Bath & Body Works does honor price adjustments. So as long as the price is adjusted, I believe within 14 days, if for some reason this does go 75% off before the sale is over, I would just hold on to my receipt, go back to the store, just get a price adjustment to get the difference back. This was originally $18.95, so it was 50% off. So I thought this was a really good deal because in here, you get the strawberry snowflake set, which if you guys did not know is a very sweet, fluffy, delicate, creamy strawberry. One of my favorite scents every winter from Bath & Body Works. And this comes with a mini body wash, a fine fragrance mist, and a body cream. So I thought this would come in handy because I do have a few trips coming up in the next few months and I always want to have little mini items because I've really just been deep in my carry-on bag, if you will. I'm like a chronic overpacker, so I'm trying to do a lot better with that and just have more travel size items. So it just comes in handy to have these little minis. So I'm super excited about this. And strawberry snowflakes, surprisingly, y'all, was like sold out in multiple of my stores. I went to 3 different stores in which there was like almost no strawberry snowflakes left. So I would advise, if you are looking for that and you can't find it in your store, go ahead and buy it online if it's still in stock, because my girl is selling out because she was 75% off. So yeah, the next few things I picked up, these were actually from the most recent body care day. So I did not do like a whole full-on in-depth haul that day because I literally only went in there for these specific things. And one other thing it's in here that I'll show you guys, but these are the Vanilla Romance perfume pins. I stocked up on these when these were $4.95 and I had a coupon. So these, as well as whatever else I got that day, ended up being super cheap. And this is definitely a scent that I absolutely love. It's just such a spicy, warm, sexy, cozy vanilla. And it's just like, it's one of my absolute favorites that Bath & Body Works has ever done as far as like a vanilla scent, because it's very unique, it's very intriguing, it's very sexy, and it's perfect for this time of year. So love having the little mini perfume pins when I don't want to carry my full-size fragrance mist, and I feel like performance-wise, this is definitely a great performer as well. So yeah, these are the last 4 that my store had, so I went ahead and grabbed these. The next little cute random item that I picked up, I believe this was also 50% off, but it was originally $26.95, so half off of that. I still think this was an amazing deal. This is one of the Destination Perfect lip sets, and this is in the Vanilla Treats scent. So how cute. And this has a lip scrubber, so like little scrubber you put on your lips to get the dead skin off. Comes with a lip mask, a lip scrub, and a lip gloss. So they are all in the vanilla scent. So I thought that was a great deal. And that's part of the perks of going on like day one. Usually you can find a lot of these cute little festive gift sets and things like that. So I was happy that I was able to pick up a couple of these. And then the last little gift set item that I picked up, this was also 50% off, but I absolutely love the C.O. Bigelow glosses. I saw this set and I saw it 50% off and I went ahead and grabbed it up, girl. So this is the C.O. Bigelow lip routine. It comes with my favorite night balm, which is amazing, like especially this time of year if you go to bed and you get really dry, chapped lips. This is like super amazing. It moisturizes your lips and you wake up with really soft lips. I love all of these. I've tried all of them before and I thought this was a great little option. If you guys see this, I definitely recommend y'all pick it up because I love their lip glosses. I really did not need any more body butters. Okay, but when I went into my first store and I saw that the holiday traditions were 75% off, out of curiosity, okay, I just wanted to see if any body butters were left, and surprisingly my store had a whole bin full of like Vanilla Bean Noel and Winter Candy Apple products, in which I got some body butters. So I absolutely love Vanilla Bean Noel. If you watch any of my Bath and Body Works content in the past couple months, y'all know I've just been obsessed with this. They really got the scent right this year, and on top of that, they made a body butter without glitter. So I have just been using the crap out of the one that I have, and I know this is something I'm going to reach for throughout the year, because not only does it just smell like a really delicious just caramel sugar cookie, but there's also an underlying note of musk in here, which I am a huge lover of musk. So I find that this just works really, really well for any of my layering combos that I just want to add some sweetness to without being straight up literal gourmand, and I just absolutely love it. So I did pick up 2 more body butters. I did not need, girl, honestly. I've literally stocked up on this body butter. I need nothing else. And then I also picked up a body butter of Winter Candy Apple. This is a scent that I used to really, really enjoy, but for some reason this year I just have not really been reaching for it. I haven't been gravitating towards it. So I picked up a body butter to use when I'm in the mood to do some of my like sweeter, fruity, appley type of scent layering combos. I think I just got some of that on my nose. But anyways, so yeah, I picked up one of these just because when I am in the mood for it, I feel like having the one body butter will suffice, because honestly, the fragrance mist probably would have been sitting in my collection forever. Versus a moisturizer like this, I can go through a lot faster. Like I said, all of these were 75% off, so I think they were like $440 something, if I'm not mistaken, $480, something like that. So they were very, very cheap, because the original price was $19.95. And then the last little fun item that I had in this bag, before we get into the bag full of straight up fragrance mist, I got a bunch of the socks, because I believe the socks were 50% off. Don't quote me on that. They may have been 75. I'm not sure, but these usually do not make it to the end of the sale, at least for my particular stores that are a lot busier. These are like one of the first things to go. So if you are able to find some of the socks, I definitely recommend picking them up early on in the sale and not waiting to see if they go 75% off. It's just always a better rule of thumb that if you are shopping the sale and you see something you want, go ahead and buy it and then worry about the price adjustment later, instead of waiting to see if it gets marked down and then you end up missing out because it's sold out. You know what I mean? So I wear these year round, y'all, not even just on the holidays. So I got the Happy Holidays with Buddy the dog. So cute. And then this one right here, which has the Yeti, I believe. I think this is what it was called online. I don't know. Cute little guy drinking his little hot chocolate. And then lastly, I got a cute little Warmest Wishes one with the little reindeer socks. So these are just so cute to have in the house, especially during this cold time of year, or if you're doing a pedicure or anything like that. So glad I got these for a steal. And the last couple of things that I picked up, you guys, are 2 of my favorite scents this year. I usually do not get a bunch of the Bath & Body Works body creams and body lotions anymore, just because since I have such an extensive moisturizer collection of a bunch of other brands, I found that in the past I would end up always decluttering my Bath & Body Works ones because I would never use them before they went bad. So I did opt to get body lotions of these guys, but I picked up a Strawberry Snowflakes, which I have one of these already that I am going through extremely quickly, so I wanted to get another one. And same for Snowflakes and Cashmere. This is just one of my favorite scents, and I've just been loving doing layering combos with both of these, which I do have a layering video coming soon. So stay tuned for that. Just wanted to go ahead and have some lotions for these to get me through the next couple of months before the spring rolls around and I start reaching for other things. So, okay, girl, bag number 1 is done. Let's move on to the fragrance mist that I picked up. Bag number 2, girl. I'm like so excited about this bag in particular because I have some returning scents. I have some things that I wanted to get some backups of since I'm about to go on my no buy, girl. And some of these things are getting discontinued, which I'm actually very, very sad about. So yeah, let's go ahead and dig. Okay, girl. So the first 2 backup items that I picked up is the Honeycomb Body Mist. Girl, I waited so long, not only for Bath & Body Works to bring this collection back, the whole entire Coco Shea line, but the honey specifically, but also they never had this in a body mist before. It was only the body cream, the body wash, and the scrub. So when they launched this scent in a mist, I already have 2. I had to get 2 more, girl. So this particular, I think I actually got these during the last body care day when they were $4.95, which I'm glad that I did because I believe this line is only half off right now, which kind of sucks. But either way, if it gets marked 75% off and I find some more of the oils, I will definitely be grabbing a couple more of those because that was the one thing I did not see in my store. I just love this scent, y'all. It's such a beautiful, not like artificial honey type of scent, but it's just more of a, it's kind of like a realistic honey mixed with a little bit of a perfume type of note. Like, it just smells really, really beautiful, warm. I always get so many compliments on this, especially when I layer it with the lotion, with the body butter. And this is just super, super nostalgic scent for me, because when this line originally came out, I was wearing the crap out of the body butter, and I would always be like, yo, why did they not release this in a body mist? So absolutely love this. This is definitely not like a gourmand feeling type of honey, which I'm not mad about. This definitely has more of a perfume like aspect to it, and just, it smells sweet, it smells warm, and I just love it. So, and no surprise here, okay, I went ahead and got a couple of backups of my girl Strawberry Snowflakes. I've already told y'all I have been using the crap out of it, and that is basically what's been justifying anything that I have a backup of. It's because I have already been using up what I have. I can see myself emptying it and still wanting to use it again without having to search all over the web to try and find and repurchase it, because a lot of these ones that I have backed up are things that are not promised to be in stores next year. And Strawberry Snowflakes is one of those things. It only comes around in the winter, and this is definitely a scent that I wear throughout the year, very much like Strawberry Pound Cake. So I just find this is such an easy, sweet, girly, fun, fruity scent to layer with things, to add that sweet strawberry, powdery, creamy vibe to, and I just can't get enough of it, girls. So I got 2 more of these while they were 75% off. Now, this next collection that I shopped, I want to say this was 75. I'm pretty sure this collection was 75% off, but I just want to say, and I remember telling y'all when this collection first came out, I was like, oh, I'm not shopping that collection. It's blah, it's whatever. Girl, I went back on my word, at least for 2 of the scents. Okay, so we're going to start with the one that's probably going to be a little controversial for some of y'all, because I'm not really understanding the hype. And I feel like when this scent originally came out, I felt the same way, like way back in the day. This was one of those ones that I would always kind of skip past because I was just never really completely in love with it. But I do want to give it a good full wear test before I completely write it off. But from what I've smelled and tested so far, I'm just not like crazy about this one. I just keep hearing so many good things about it, so I'm like, maybe I'm missing something. But anyway, this is the Emily in Paris collection, which I absolutely love the show. But I did end up picking up the Paris Amour. I know this is a classic scent. It just returned. And then they also have a newer packaging, which is like pink and blue, that they brought back specifically for the sale. So I don't know why they have this scent in 2 different packagings. Honestly, I feel like that makes 0 sense to me. Like, they really could have brought us back some more like gourmand, wintry types of scents. Like, I remember a time when Bath & Body Works would do like 2 separate Christmas collections. We would have the holiday classics, but then we would have like a second like gourmand collection. We would like have like the Christmas cookies and the bright lemon drop, and like, you know what I mean? Those really fun, festive bakery holiday scents. So all of the scents that they chose to bring out for semi-annual sale, they're just a little out of place to me, but I digress, girl. This is one of the returning classics that they brought back. So Paris Amour has notes of French tulips, apple blossom, sparkling pink champagne, sandalwood, and creamy musk. I don't know what it is, y'all, but I don't know. This kind of just smells very flat to me, okay? And I know so many people love this scent, and I'm just like, I'm not understanding it. I'm trying my best, but every time I smell it, it just kind of smells like a mix of florals, fruit, and musk, and it's just kind of gets lost in the sauce for me. Literally every time I spray this, I'm just like, I'm not super wowed by it, even if I try to layer it with something. So I don't know if I'm keeping Paris Amour, y'all. Let me know if you feel the same way, because I feel like mostly everybody loves this scent, and I don't know if it's maybe they've reformulated it, but I feel like even back in the day, this was never a scent that I was completely enamored with and in love by. Now, Pink Chiffon, that's one that I was loving that they can bring back. But like this one, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I'm keeping it. Again, I'm going to try to play around with it a little bit. But if I don't love it now, 9 times out of 10, I don't need to keep it. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on Paris Amour. Next one from this collection, I'm going to tell you guys why I ended up buying this. Because if you guys watched my live that I did when I shopped Candle Day, I pretty much told you guys I did not want to pick this one up because it basically smelled like a mix of champagne toast and like any other generic fruity sweet scent. But y'all, during Candle Day, I also bought the candle of this, And when I tell y'all, the candle is so freaking good, it made me want to buy the body care. So I did get one of the Champagne in Paris. This one has notes of champagne spritz, elderberry fizz, and lily of the valley. This smells really good, y'all. Like, this smells really, really good. And I definitely could justify getting this and adding it to the collection because it does smell very different from Champagne Toast. This is giving like blush cardigan or autumn drive, like that powdery raspberry, powdery berry feel mixed with a little bit of Champagne Toast, but it's like a little bit more of a boozy factor in here. Like, I definitely get more of a sparkling boozy note in here. Great for like New Year's, holiday party. Like, this is definitely giving celebratory sweet vibes. And this is also something I can see myself wearing in the spring and summer too, as like a refreshing, bubbly, fruity scent. And it's definitely the same vibes as Champagne Toast. So if you like Champagne Toast and you want something a little bit more sweeter, this definitely reminds me of the drink that this was inspired by, which is a Kir Royale, which is basically a berry liqueur that is mixed with champagne. That's exactly what this smells like. So yeah, I'm very happy that I went ahead and picked this one up. Okay, y'all. Now this next one, y'all are really gonna be like, girl, because again, in that video, I pretty much said, oh, I'm not getting this collection. This smells like this smells like that. And the girlies were saying that this particular one smells like cotton candy clouds, right? And when I smelled it in store, I originally thought the same, right? But I smelled it on my arm. I walked around the store and I'm just like, oh, let me just try it. Let me give it a chance, right? Girl, I got 3. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you why. But this is the Macaron Cloud. Okay, so this is the last thing that I picked up from the Emily in Paris collection. I did not get the lavender one because most of y'all know I'm not really a lavender girly, and I will say it smelled nice, but it was just something I knew I was not going to reach for. So even though it smelled nice, I was like, girl, you're not going to reach for it. Like, it's a nicely done lavender vanilla combo, but it was just not for me. So this one has notes of Macaron Delight, Parisian sponge sugar, and pink berries. Y'all, yes, this very much does remind me and smell like cotton candy clouds, boardwalk taffy, like all of those sweet cotton candy vanilla type of mixtures that we've seen from Bath & Body Works before. But hear me out. Something about this scent, y'all, reminds me a little bit of Wrapped in Vanilla, okay? I don't know if anybody else feels this way, and if you don't, that's okay. But I've always said, when I first got Wrapped in Vanilla and reviewed it, it had like this underlying fruity facet to it, like an underlying fruit meringue or some sort of fruit cream like mixed in, and that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting in here. It's very fluffy and whipped and cotton candy like sponge sugar, but again, it has some sort of facet that reminds me a little bit of Wrapped in Vanilla. And I definitely can smell the macaron in here, because if you guys have ever had a macaron, it has this kind of fluffy, light, airy, delicate sweetness about it. And I really, really like this, y'all. Like, when I wore it that day, I actually went back and sprayed myself down. So if y'all can see, I already have a little dent in this particular bottle, but this was just fun and light and fluffy and airy and playful. And I already have a layering combo that I've absolutely been loving when I wear this. So like I said, layering video will be coming soon, but I've actually really, really been enjoying this one. I feel like this one is different enough from Cotton Candy Clouds for me to have multiples of this one. At some point, I'm gonna like smell them both side by side, but I just feel like Cotton Candy Clouds had a little bit heavier of that cotton candy note, whereas this has something a little light and airy and a little bit different. And then the next ones that I picked up, again, these are some backups of some things that I already have, but these are things that I have been using a lot. And I just found out recently that this entire collection, they're getting rid of a bunch of the ones that are on sale and bringing out some new ones next year. So I was like, let me just grab ones that I know, like I've been using the crap up, that I don't already have a backup. So the first one is the If You Musk, which, if you do not know, this is the dupe for the Glossier You, and I think this is just like the perfect addition to any scent, or you can literally just wear this by itself. Like, this is a great gym scent, a great going to bed scent. It just gives clean, fresh out of the shower vibes, but not in like that soapy way, more so the your skin but better way, just like Glossier's You. So if you are a fan of those sweeter, slightly powdery, musky scents like I am, this is definitely a good bang for your buck. If you don't want to splurge on the fragrance, I personally think all of the fragrance mists in this particular line perform very, very well. And I mean, you're getting a ton of juice for $4 or $5. Notes in this one are iris, pink pepper, and airy musk. And I'm realizing I really also love a good iris note. Like, it just has that cosmetic-y, lipsticky type of feel, and it just smells really, really good. Then the next one from the Everyday Luxuries collection that I went ahead and picked another one of is the Pink Obsessed, which is the dupe for Valentino Donna Born in Roma. Honestly, I really don't know why I got a backup of this one, because I still have the full size of Valentino Donna Born in Roma, like the actual fragrance. So having two body mists is a little redundant in my collection, so I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this, but I do know my mom also loves this scent, so if anything, I might just give her this one. I just love this scent. It smells really, really good. It's definitely probably one of the most favorited amongst all of the girlies like in this collection, but this one has notes of blushing jasmine, cashmere praline, and vanilla bourbon. And honestly, I would say that this is probably just a tad bit sweeter than Valentino Donna Born in Roma and does not have as much of a peppery opening, but they smell amazing together or by themselves, and this is also another one that layers really, really well with other scents. The last one from that particular line, y'all, is the Floral Fantasy, and this is one that I actually grew to love. Like, when I first picked this up, y'all, I didn't know what it was a dupe of. I wasn't sure how I felt about it, and I was just kind of like, girl, I don't know. But if you guys saw my top winter body mist video, definitely check that one out. If you did not, I will link that up top. This is one of the ones that I included in that video, and I have been loving wearing that one. So I went ahead and got a backup of this before it gets discontinued. But this one is the Floral Fantasy, which has notes of peach osmanthus, jasmine, and warm patchouli. And I can't say I'm like a patchouli lover. I either love it or hate it. But I will say the mixture of the jasmine and the peach osmanthus in here makes this work really, really well. And this is supposed to be a dupe for Viktor & Rolf's Flower Bomb, which I personally feel it smells a little bit sweeter and like heavier on that peachy, syrupy type of feel. And it smells a little bit closer to the Flower Bomb Ruby Orchid to me, which was one of my faves. I completely emptied a bottle of that. So I went ahead and grabbed this one, and I'm super excited now that I have a backup. And the last thing I show y'all before I show you guys what I picked up from the returning classics that they brought back from the sale, this is the Bridgerton Diamond of the Season. I was actually very surprised that one of my stores had like an entire bin full of these, like the lotion, the body wash, and everything. This collection was 75% off, and this was another mist that I kind of slept on when I first picked it up, and I revisited it recently, and I was like, this smells really, really good. So this one has sparkling peach, spring daffodil, and radiant jasmine, and you would think this kind of smells like a spring scent, in which it does, but it also equally smells like a powdery peach candy, and it just smells really, really sweet and really good. This is one I'm going to wear in the spring, but it also smells very much like something I would wear right now when I'm in the mood for something sweet and juicy and mouthwatering. So yeah, I really, really like this one, and I'm super glad that I was able to find another one to put in my stash. All right, y'all, now let's finish off with the 3 returning classics that I picked up. This one is actually one that I don't want to say I didn't like it when I first tried it, but I just kind of smelled it and thought it was just whatever and blah. So I'm happy that I re-smelled it in the store. But this is the Buttercups and Berry Bellini. I saw some of the girlies talking about this, and I was like, you know what? Let me make sure I try that when I go into the store today. So this one has notes of strawberry puree, buttercup flowers, and bubbly prosecco. And I really, really like this one too, y'all. I don't know what it was about it that I wasn't just vibing with the first time, but yeah, it's just a really sweet strawberry floral fragrance. It definitely puts me in the same mind of a champagne toast, but it's sweeter. It's got like strawberry syrup, strawberry puree or something added, and it's not as heavy of that bubbly, sparkling note. So between this one and the Champagne in Paris from the Emily in Paris collection and Champagne Toast, like, I'm good on the fruity, sparkly scents. Like, these are all going to do what they need to do. And yeah, I'm excited to play around with this one a little bit more. This is probably going to be more of a spring scent for me, honestly, but I'm glad I did give this one a smell. Try it again. All right, the next one that I picked up, this is the Coconut Lime Verbena. This is another scent that was like a classic scent that me and my mom used to wear back in the day. So I had to pick this one up, but this one has notes of sparkling key lime, sheer jasmine, and coconut water. again, this is another one that's very spring, summer. I don't know why they would bring this out in the middle of December, but I will enjoy having it next summer when it starts to get warm out. So this is very much a very, very citrus forward, dry coconut scent. This is not something I would consider to be like a creamy coconut, like a key lime ice cream or a key lime, sherbet or something. This is straight up a true key lime and a dry coconut that you just cracked open. So you have to like that type of scent because it can lean a little astringent and almost like lime cleaner smelling. But I do feel like they added just enough of that jasmine and coconut water to really smooth it out a little bit. So I'm going to like wearing this. It definitely reminds me a little bit of Skylar's the lime sands. Like they smell very, very similar. I just feel like that one was a little too much on the lime. I feel like it's a little bit more balanced in this. So yeah, I'm happy to have this one back. I have not worn it in quite a while, but I'm probably going to enjoy this one a lot next summer. And the last mist that I picked up from this haul, you guys, is another returning classic. This is the Malibu Heat. So this is another one that used to be a part of Bath & Body Works, like OG core lines, and then it disappeared. We never saw it back. And they brought it back in the dead of winter. So again, I don't understand it, but whatever. So this one has notes of juicy pineapple, California orange, coconut flour, creamy coconut, milk, and sunny musk. That is a lot going on. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know why, but I could not remember how this smelled. And even when I smelled it in the store, I was like, I don't remember if I ever had this, but I don't know, girl. Let me spray it on myself. Because right now I'm having like a hard time. I'm having a hard time spraying it, girl, and smelling it. Yeah, right now it's just giving me kind of like a vague generic tropical smell, which I'm not mad at that, but it's not knocking me out of the park. It's not wowing me. So I don't know. I'm going to hope that this one grows on me a little bit. Again, this is very much a tropical summery scent. And so far, I'm really just getting a very faint, sweet pineapple and like a creamy coconut type of smell. And it smells good. It's just not anything amazing. So as of right now, I'm not obsessed with this one. I'm not loving it, but I do want to revisit it once it starts to get warm here, and I might feel differently about it. I just wanted to get it for nostalgia purposes and to see how I feel about it in the summer. All right, you guys, that is it for my SAS haul. As far as my thoughts on the sale this year, I really was not going into it expecting too much. I did not want to go in and store hop like I used to do in years past, just because I'm not trying to accumulate such a huge collection again. I really want to make sure everything that I have are things that I reach for regularly, that I can speak to, that I really, really enjoy. So if I do go back and use my coupon, it'll be to pick up some candles. I really was not looking for candles this go around, so I couldn't even tell you if my store had 75% off candles to begin with, which that used to be one of my favorite things about SAS, but I just feel like I haven't been going through candles as quickly as I would like to justify having such a huge candle stash like I used to back in the day. So that is why I probably will not be getting a ton of candles if I do get any. But anyways, if you guys have shopped the sale, let me know how you're feeling about it. Do you feel the same way? Were you underwhelmed? Were you excited? Did you find some gems? Let me know if you guys vibe with any of these scents that I picked up and all of that good stuff. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.